All right. What's up, YouTubers? Welcome once again to ASA's studio, where we make music and also photography fun. Today, I have another awesome video for you, a retouching video. And before I begin, I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone out there that is actually supporting the channel one way or the other, trying to make the channel grow. I want to say a very big thank you and God bless you. All right, so let's get right into the tutorial. Yeah, we have a beautiful photo. Yeah, a beautiful photo, that needs to be corrected with a lot of, something wrong, things that are wrong with it. We need to correct them. But before that, I like, this is the first time I'm editing this photo, so I like editing process like that. And and I like editing my photo just for the first time, so I know the process. It's just a straightforward thing. It's just like making beats. When you do beats and you don't like the beat, you abandon them. That's just how beats and music production work. At times you see producers make beats and then they abandon the beat and then start a new one. So this, let's try, we're going to work together and see if it's actually good. If it's good, you make your comment and tell me in the comment section. So let's analyze the problems of the photo. First of all, it's too exposed. Yeah, one too exposed, and I feel there are grains on the picture. So much grains and a little bit yellow on the pics over there. Her eyes not white. She have blemishes and pimples on her face, rough skin, and all of that. So, and what else? So actually I can see that the image is clipping. So if you carry this image, if you take it to capture one and then you edit it, you see capture one is actually going to tell you it's actually clipping. Also camera raw filter also in Photoshop used to do that, also tells you in the image where it's actually clipping. So let's actually rectify this problem. First of all, let's start with the clipping, and then we'll go to the color balance. So let's duplicate the layer just like we normally do. Name this one reference, cancel. I just want to rename it. Okay, rename reference. So we have where we're going to look reference. Okay, now this one, I'm just going to delete this one. Let's start with this one. Turn this one off. So layer one, which is the model, rename model. Okay, so let's pick an adjustment layer. Let's see, analyze with curves. I'm going to use curve and exposure. But let's see, curves and exposure. So let's start with curves. Curves. So at the bottom part of the curves, can I expand? Yeah. Oh, so I can do that. Now you see the bottom part here, there's actually no details there. So I'm just going to drag it and see what it's actually doing to the image. So just about there, changes the image a little bit. Wow, okay. So I'm going to leave it right there and then I'm going to close it. So I'll bring up the exposure to brightness. Let's see brightness. What does brightness do? Brightness, brightness, brightness. We're not going to touch the contrast. Brightness, okay. So bringing it down, you can see that this place is clipping, too exposed. It's too exposed. So I'm not just going to use, I'm just going to decrease it to where it's actually right. Okay, let's leave it there. So before, after, yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. I'll bring it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to compare it with the expose to expose expose adjustment layer. So let's bring down the exposure. So you see what the exposure does, adjusts the overall image, and I don't want that. Let's try the offset. Okay, so my go-to gamma selection. Let's bring it up. It's going to make things darker, but just a little bit right there. So let's combine it with the brightness tool, and then we have this. So before, and then with the exposure. So the exposure is actually the gamma is actually too much. I'm going to leave it there. Now, since we know that the image is actually clipping, there's nothing we can do to that part of the image. It's actually clipping. So not even exposure can solve the problem. Not even exposure can solve that. So I'm just going to zoom out. So look at the exposure tool. The exposure can solve the problem. Or we want to use layer mask. Okay, let's see. Bring it up. I'm going to type in 0. Let's see if we can use a layer mask for exposure. I'm going to click on exposure tool again, and then I'm going to bring down the exposure, zoom in a little bit. Exposure. Okay, so let's bring it down to about there, and then I'm going to click. So I'm going to select and then go to select color range. I'm just going to click on this white part, and then I go to OK. So increase the fuzziness just like that, and then OK. I'll click here on the layer mask. I'm going to shift F5. Okay, turn it on. Shift F5. Fill it with black. So let's see what it actually does. Ctrl D to deselect, and then let's invert it. Ctrl I. Invert the selection. So we have that. I'm just going to erase it from some certain places. Somewhere here. We are concerned about the model and not the background. So we have something like this. Okay, so I'm still going to remove just from our body. This is okay, so we're good with that. Let me Ctrl Z that. I'm going to put the opacity to 10. Okay, 3. And let's clean a little bit of the shirt. X. I'm going to click on this place to cover it up again. X. Just some places to brighten up the shirt. This is black. X. I need white. Show some places. I'm going to increase the flow. Oh, yeah. Okay, X. Let's see. What is he actually doing? Black is actually hiding. We need white. So increase the flow to there. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the mask. But let's see. See? 100. flow this. Okay, so X, I'm just quickly going to erase. So let's go back. And there we are. So I'm going to decrease. Now let's decrease the flow. Decrease the flow. There. No, let's still decrease the flow. Just about there. So it doesn't have to clip. X, I'm just going to cover some places just like so, and also the background. So there, and then just some places in the background. Okay, so we have this. Now we fix, I think we actually fixed it a little bit. So double click, open the blending option, and then we're going to remove it from the darker side. So let's use this layer. Okay, so Alt and then spread it back. Take it up, take it up. Yeah, click on OK. So we're good with that. This is our before and this is our after. So try as much as possible. Let's turn off this one. Turn it on. Let's see brightness. Turn it back on. And curves. Turn it back on. So we can create a stamp visible layer now. Since we are almost, let's create a stamp visible layer. Control Shift Alternate E. And then we continue our editing. So I'm just going to group from here to here and then group it. I'm going to duplicate this layer, call this one reference 2. Okay, so this, I'm going to turn this off and then I'm going to start with this. So what do we want to achieve with this one? Now let's try white balance. Yeah, with the divide method. So I'm going to create a solid layer and then I'm going to press OK, turn it off, double click on it. Now where it's supposed to be white, I'm going to choose our eyes. Yes, okay, let's just use our eyes. This part of our eyes. That's brown. Let's not use our eyes, let's use let's just use somewhere there, the picture. Then let's turn it to divide. So we have this. Is there any clipping? Yeah, the background is actually clipping, unlike before. So where do we want to edit with that? I'm just going to invert this one, Control I, and then paint where I want the effect to be. Brush to X. Okay, flow 100%. And then I'm going to paint on it just like so. So we have this and this. Let's see. So before and after. That's just the white balance. How about let's cancel. Let's duplicate, Control J. Yeah, the effect is too much. But let's keep that one and then use this one. So it's actually clipping. I'm going to click cancel again. So BDA B8A. This is actually okay. Let's zoom out. Cancel. I don't actually know why it's solid color. Click on OK, turn it off. Let's zoom out. Okay, let's do it again. Take it to one side and then click that. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it back on. Go to divide. So we have this blown out photo. Let's double click, bring it back, go to brightness, take it all the way up, and then OK. Oh wow, I feel like I like that, but just that it's actually, blown out compared to this one. Yes, so this one, I like this one, and I can decrease the opacity, and let's see what we get. So let's just decrease the opacity right about 50%. But let's increase it a little bit to 60. No, 60. Till where we see this place not blown out. Okay. Okay, let's increase. We have something like the 66. To where we can see our skin color still. Okay, so 70 we do. Let's leave it at 68. So off and on. So I'm going to remove it from this place. Yeah, it's up to you to do what you want to do. So X, cover from this place, just below our shirt like this. Good. Where else? This place is actually brighter than the image. So I'm just going to bring in some color back. Yeah, something like this. Remember, it's just like artwork. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm bringing in some color back from the blown out areas. So X, I'm going to remove from this place, remove from here. Okay, so we're good with that. Bring in some color from the background. And now we have, boom, this. So before and after. Before, after. So I said we have green. We have green, right? So if I turn this one off, this was the first one we did. This was the second one we did. So I'm going to delete those two, 1 and 2. And then we have this one. So I'm going to merge the layer. Merge. So let's look at our reference. This was before. This was after. So we're good. Now let's go. Bring our color balance. Okay. So I'm actually correcting all the photo before I move to the frequency separation part. Yeah, okay. So I said too much green, right? Yes, I see too much green. Let's go to the highlight first of all. Too much green, too much green. I'm going to decrease it. Is too much. Is that green? Would that be green? Yeah, it is green. So let's leave it right about 10 minus 10. Remember, sometimes you can always make. I see red also. So taking down the red brings green, bringing up the red brings red. So I'm going to reduce the red just about there. Let's see. Okay. Let's leave the red. Take down the blues, bring up the blues. Yeah. If you bring up the yellow, it's going to become yellow. Let's take up the blue 10%. This one, I think this is okay. 12, 10. Let's take it up to, yeah, 15, and then this one just 13, 13, 13. Let's do 13, 13. Let's go to the midtone and let's decrease the green. 10 would be okay. No, 10 is too much. 5 or 4. Bring up the blues. I don't want yellow. I just want the pic to look, first of all, corrected and natural. So I think we need red. Yeah. So I want the picture to look corrected. Red is too much. Just like the way you see it in real life. So what are we going to reduce here? Yeah. Okay, let's introduce, that would be a nice color grading. Wow. I really love the pics with that color grade. So I'm going to keep that aside for the color grade, yes. So let's see what we can do. See, nice color grade. But we're not color grading. We're looking for the sweet spots of our skin. Okay, so right about there. Yeah. Should we adjust the red? No. Let's take it 0 first. I think we should leave the red. Yeah. Let's leave the red 0. And then so from before and then after. Okay, so I'm going to do another one, color balance, so I won't forget. I want to do color grading. No, not here. I think it's the shadows, 0. On the shadows, yeah, something like this would look. And then let's see the green. No, make this one 0. Let's see the green. Down, down. Okay, just the red. I want only the red. Something like this. So 20. Yeah. So without it, we have this. With it, we have this. I feel this give, okay, just a little tint. Should I reduce the opacity? Gives it kind of, correct the image kind of. Or is it my eyes? Let's see. Yeah. I think it corrects the image. I'm going to leave it like this. Still going to decrease the opacity just a little bit. Okay. So see, from that we just actually used it as part of the picture editing process. Yeah. I feel the red is too much. I'm checking this place, that is the real color of the woods there. So let's leave it like this. Now, same thing, control click and then merge. Let's just merge it. Merge layers. Seriously, from here to here. Okay, so now let's start with frequency separation. Now that we have this, so trying. So Ctrl J twice. We name this one reference 3. Oh yeah, that's true. Let's undo. Ctrl Z Z Z. Ctrl Z Z Z Z Z Z. Okay, so I'm going to group this one 1, 2, and 3. Without it, we have this. I think I like this one more. Okay, it's actually correct. Let's reduce it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to group this one and this one, and then create a stamp visible layer. Ctrl Shift Alternate E. So we have, boom, this one. So now for our frequency, this is reference 3 REF3, and then this one Ctrl J twice, Ctrl J twice. This is our color, and this is our texture. So turn off the color layer and texture layer, select this one, filter, blur, your normal frequency separation, blur, and then let's blur it out. Just a little bit. Check the forehead. Yeah, somewhere there. So we can still see it. I don't want to see it. Yeah, something like that. Just a little bit. Yeah. So okay. Click on OK. And then turn on this one. Click on the texture. Go to image. Apply image. Subtract from color. Come here, click on subtract, and then we have 2 scale 128, so we have this. Click on OK. So let's see what we can do. These are frequency separation. Yeah. Now turn this one to linear light, and then we're back with our image. So I'm just going to fix the blemishes first. So for the texture layer, you know what to do. Close stamp 2. For the color layer, you use the mixer to brush. So let's go. Texture. No, you now have to start fixing this one by one, the way we normally do it. So pick a place, make the brush tool very small. I like using it small. Come here, small. With the close stamp tool, sorry, because we're working with the texture layer. Sample and paste. So just like so. Sample, paste. Don't sample where you have pimples or blemishes. Try and sample places that are already, free. Fix the blemishes like that. And some people use the Lazio tool, Lazio or Lazio tool. Okay. That's a plane. So let's continue doing that. You can see that we need to blend this place. Let me sit upright. I'm actually getting tired walking all through. So now somebody's calling me. Come in, let me get that. Let's continue. We have this one. I'm just going to rush through it and then we're done. Okay, so look for, we're going to blend that. Come up. Let's look at our cheek. Oh, a lot. You need a lot of replacement. This looks like O's. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix in some okay. So let's see the side, make it very small. So just like so. You can take out time, but as you keep editing, so okay, this is actually live edits. Yeah, live edits. Okay, so that is okay. First of all, we're going to blend this place with what's it called, with the other method, blur, Gaussian blur, sorry, keep forgetting that, I'm so carried away. All right, okay, I'm just going to leave the highlights, then check the nose. We have small, so just little, you know what, so for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to end the video, no, end the frequency separation, sorry. But let's keep on. I like this place, kind of ellipse, yeah, and this side too, everywhere needs to be corrected. Everybody want, yeah. So what's remaining, I think we're actually good. You can come back and fix all this. Fix all this later. Just a little bit pimples I have here, and also yeah. So now we have this one. Let's try and blend the skin tone by selecting the color. Go to the mixer tool, brush, and then let's blend. So don't zoom in a lot, just a little bit, and then blend. Okay. So you can see this place. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. I'm just gonna blend it just like so. Oh, come on. Sometimes it's very hard for you to use mouse to do these things, so I'll advise you to get a pen, what they call it, a pen drive. So blend the skin like that. I'm gonna come here. Remember, don't go on the highlight. So as I'm doing this, I noticed something else. I noticed the skin tone here is not actually the same with this one. So I think if I was to edit that, I'll take it to capture one. But let's see if we can even out the skin tones. I don't think that will be possible. But let's see. But in Photoshop, everything can be. And you see our skin tone here is also not the same. So let's zoom in. I'm just going to do a quick before and after. So before, after. So you know the way we normally do it. Open up the group. So more skin texture. I think I like the skin texture over here, but it looks like so blended. I think this place needs some blending the more. Yeah. So I'm just going to blend it like this. Okay. Now let's create a stamp visible area. Control Shift Alternate E. That's very compulsory. Call it ref4 and then duplicate. Control J. I'm going to turn this one off. Turn the ref3 off too. Now this one I'm going to name it correction skin tone. So we have different skin tone here and here, so we like to correct that. So go to our hue and saturation. No, first of all, before going there, let's go to select color range. So I'm going to pick that color range. Yeah, good. So I'm still going to pick somewhere here. So Shift hold down and pick. No, just a little bit here, somewhere here. 1, 2. Let's just pick here. Decrease the fuzziness. And here. So let's decrease the fuzziness. So we have there. I think some of this place also. So decrease the fuzziness until we have something like this. Okay. Now let's go to our hue and saturation. No. Ctrl Z. Select. Go to hue and saturation. Good. Now let's see the affected part, which is there. Is that place also among? I think there are some places that are among. I don't know why the eyedropper tool for this tool is not actually enough. But let's just correct the image. Let's see. Should we decrease the lightness? Will that solve the problem? No. Oh, that is why I miss my color balance and my capture one. Reset again. Let's do. No. Reset again. Let's try this one. Oh. That's going to give us a problem, big time problem. So I'm just going to take it to capture one again. I think capture one is going to do the image the way I want it. But for now, I'm going to pause this because I'm actually through with the image. So I'm going to delete these two and then go back to the frequency separation, delete frequency separation, and then I'm going to use the lasso tool, which is this one, and then we're going to lasso to this one. So we're just going to draw overfix like this to blend the skin tones. The more. So like this. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then we're going to increase. Here we use 7, so times 3, 21. Okay. Control deselect. Change back. Zoom out. Okay. What's the problem? Why are you showing me that? Okay, same with this place. Oh, Control Z. This one. Draw. Control D. The color layer, select the color layer. Then we're going to select it just like so. Control D. Let's do it one more time. Yeah. Okay. So same thing, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Same radius, click OK. Control deselect. Let's come here and then same thing with the nose. Oh, did you see that? Yes, I saw it. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Yeah, I saw this side. Let's do it again. Yeah. I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay, filter. So I'll be fast, blur, Gaussian blur, 23. Okay. Let's pick this side. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, 25. Click OK. When it's flat, you know. So it's actually flat. Control Z. I'm not going to do that. Never. Control deselect. Control Z. 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 Good. So have we actually I forgot something. Control Z, Control Z. Let's remove what we did. I'm going to show you what I forgot. Control Z. Okay. So back to where we were. Delete this one. Come to the texture layer, and then let's use our lasso tool again. So our feathers, let's increase it to 30. So I'm just going to draw a mask. Of our face again. Okay, so the feather 30. Should we see the mask? Okay. Feathers. This one. Feathers 30. I'm going to put it 40. So let's go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. 21. Click OK. And let's see, control deselect, zoom in. Do we have anything like that? No, so we're good. So let's continue. This one also. Control the select. Let's go again. Filter blur, Gaussian blur 21. Okay. Control D. Yeah, so I think we're making progress here. I'm going to follow this line. Okay, again, like this. Filter blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, Control D. Now let's see about blending this one together. Filter blur, Gaussian blur 20. Okay, Control deselect. Let's see here. So I have something like this. Filter blur, Gaussian blur. So it just does the thing just a little bit. Control D, select. So we have this. Try as much as possible to blend. Let's do the nose. Yeah. And so filter blur, Gaussian blur. If it's too much, you know what to do. I think it's too much. Let's reduce it. I want the highlight. Cancel, then Control D. I'm just going to leave it like that. So we have this one. Okay. Now let's see quick comparison. These are before and after. Wow, the effect is just too much. Loses definition. Face looks round and rough. Okay. Turn the tool on, turn the box off. So I have from here to here. From here to yeah. Okay, so let's give some dodging and burning. Observe the mask, bring it down, burn. Control I. Choose the mixer brush, decrease the size, flow 15 or 10, increase. Then let's brush over where we know X for white. So something like this. Give it a little bit dimension. I'm going to give here also dimension. Yeah, also dimension. So most especially increase and then give a little bit dimension. So just our nose. Okay. So we have this something like that. Let's see. Yeah, just dimension a little. I'm gonna take this one here like this. So it gives a 3D kind of feel. I'm gonna put this right under beneath the eyes, and then this one too. So now another one, curves, take it up, then Control I. Now let's paint, give her some highlight and nose, yeah, and chin over here. Okay, brighten her eyes. I'm going to select this one, X. Select this one, X. Brighten the eyes a little bit. Yeah, so my lips brighten. Okay, so let's just see just a little bit. So I'm going to remove it from this side, X, and then we have this before, after. I'm still going to remove from this side. So let's decrease, opacity 50, this one 50. So let's see before, after, just a little before, after. So not like it's flat like before. Let's give it some contrast. So bring this place down, bring this place up, and then we're good with the contrast. So let's see what was wrong when we added that. I'm going to reduce it by 50%. So yeah, from here to there. So what's wrong with the photo? I think we're done with the photo. So let's add some let's see, selective color. What's actually going on with selective color? Oh, now I understand. So we put in some red, or put in some, I don't want red. I think she's white. But I need some skin tones. I don't want her all the way white. So I want just little skin tone. I don't want her pink. Having yellow. Just try something. On your yellow, add yellow. Yellow kind of feel. We're trying to give her skin tone here. Everybody. Okay. To the green. It's not good, we remove. There's nothing bad in trying. So I'm going to increase the green. Bring this one back up front. I'm just going to leave it there. Yellow. Nothing is changing there. So let's see. Just a little change. Not noticeable. Okay. So I'll take the vibrance and then increase the vibrance. Saturation, should we? Let's decrease it a little bit, somewhere around there, increase the vibrance. Okay, so now I'm also going to try to use the exposure tool one more time. Give it some gamma, just a little bit gamma, and then the brightness. So you are trying to adjust the image. Brightness. So I think I'm still gonna use the color balance just a little bit more. Brightness. Okay. So let's see. Color balance. The last one I'm gonna throw there. Color balance. Color balance. So I feel this is actually too much. So I'm gonna leave it somewhere there. Let's give it a warm look. One. Yeah, red. Okay. So go to the highlights. Look away. Look. No, I don't want yellow on that. Okay, so let's decrease the green a little bit. I won't touch the red. I won't touch it, but I'm touching the red. You can see that. So I'm just going to leave it at 0. Let's go to the shadows. Yeah. Increase the red on the shadows. Let's do what's right. Increase the red. Just 4. Should I increase the green or the blues? I think increasing the blue, I like the color grade. It gives the feel. Oh, wow. +4 and -1 just seems fine. -3 +4. So which one am I going to go for? I like the cool feeling of this. -3, -4. Take it to -3 again. So I think I might go for this -3. So let's do a quick, wow, that's nice. Before and after. So this is looking interesting. So I think I'm done with the photo and I'll stop right here. If you really enjoyed the video, you know, I don't know what to say, but leave a like button or leave a comment in the section if you want tutorial concerning any other how I do other photo retouching, my portraits. You can let me know in the comment section below. And those of you that are just beginners, I think just you learn just 1 or 2 things in editing your portrait. And I also want to say a big thank you to everyone out there that is actually making the channel grow. Please keep practicing to make yourself get better. You don't need to start doing tutorial and I mean practice. Everybody with the way they want, practice and then they post the video. But if I see this another day, I would like to do more and then correct it. So our knowledge grows every day. So enough of the talk. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are new, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe. So don't forget to subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Let's do a quick before after. So from here to here, I'm gonna turn off this one. So we did this to this. I'm gonna turn off this one, reference 2, and turn on our last reference in this 2 group, and then went from this to this. Boom. Great difference. Great difference. So this is our before and this is our after. All right, so take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.